water. Hi everyone. I just got my new books. Well, if you want to call them books, they're more like pamphlets. But aren't they adorable? So proud. One of my new merchandise is besides my pen for my nursery. So I just wanted to come on quickly and show you all how it came out. I think it's absolutely adorable. It's very easy. I can just put it in my purse. Or, well, I don't carry a purse, but in my pocket, in my backpack, whatever. And, or I can even, when I take the babies out, I can even just kind of put it right in the car seat there. And people ask, I just take it out and show people. Hi, Kai. I can just put her right next to the baby in the car seat and then just take it. It's so little. But it is so pretty. The front is gloss. It's so pretty. So I put my best work up to the date of making this. This is my first one. I'm going to do more. But up to the date of making this sheet was the best one that I've created. I will do a second volume as well. Once I do enough babies, then I'll make another volume. So this is my 5-year anniversary book, basically. So this is Laura by Bonnie Brown. And up to the point of making this book, she was definitely the most highly detailed one that I've done. So she's absolutely beautiful. Anybody who orders an extra box opening, which means you pay a little more for a bigger box opening, will get one of these for free in their box opening. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. That's also why I'm showing them. So if you want that option, you can definitely have that option. So let's open it up. So this is very early on in my work. She is done with, this is Maddie by Bonnie Brown. This was the second Maddie. I think it was, yeah, it was the second Maddie I've done. I've done 3. I think I've done 3 Maddies. And I'm doing another one, 2 more Maddies. So that'll be 5 Maddies. She is a popular girl. So she was actually painted in Liquid X Soft Body Professional Paint. I do not suggest this paint for reborning because it smudges very easily because of the softness of the paint. And she came out looking almost like porcelain-like, if you can see that in her face, like more like airbrushed. And I'm not a fan of that look because I like them to look realistic, but the person who ordered her wanted her to look like a dolly and not a baby. So it actually turned out to work in my favor in that way. But yeah, she is absolutely adorable. Either way. So this is Twyla by Laura Lee Eagles. I actually did sell this one. I had to sell her so I could buy more kits. But I do have another Twyla that I'll be doing in heat set. And this is the other side, same baby. And these came out fabulous. I actually love how they came out. Just beautiful. I had to put these. She is the second best baby that I have done up to this date. She has beautiful detailing and she's absolutely amazing. Just such a happy, beautiful baby girl. And I did sell her. And here we go to Lulu by Joanna Kazmierzak. She's a sold-out limited edition, and this is her holding her card, and you can see what number she is there. And she's a little more red in this picture because the camera adds a lot of saturation, and It also takes in the color from the car seat. But I actually am going to be repainting her since I've grown a lot as an artist as well. I want to do more detail on her that I didn't do the first time. So she will be getting repainted and air dry. This here is Amelia by Ping Lao. Isn't she adorable? She was a custom for a customer, and this is her looking at her little lammy, and she is just so precious. She just makes you smile. Ping Lao did an excellent job with her. This is Ella. Isn't that precious with her holding the card? This is Ella, my Ella, but her sculpt name is Johnny by Ina Volpridge. And she does have a bit of a more yellow color in this picture than she actually is. She's more red tone because I wanted her to look like a newborn baby. But in these pictures, I wanted to do like a glow effect. So that's why I did the lighting and a glowing, because she's an angel. And she's full silicone. She is in my air dry book because she cures from the air. She does not get baked. So that's why I added her. Maybe eventually I'll do enough silicones or I can make a silicone book. But so far she is the only silicone I've ever painted besides practice faces, which to me doesn't count. Here is Saskia by Bonnie Brown. Look at her beautiful eyes. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? This one, wow, was quite the adventure. She's been painted 3 times, but the paint wouldn't stay on because someone gave me bad advice as a new artist and told me I could strip my kit with acetone. Do not do that. It damaged the surface of her vinyl, and it was very difficult to get paint to stay on her. So I want to let you all know that I used Ultimate Fusion and other mediums, which included Anti-Bead, Blend Flow, and Sealer, which I mixed in all her paint mixes, and she's doing beautifully, excellent, and being incredibly loved. So I was able to save her. Do not use acetone on your kits. You can use 99.99%. 90% should work as well of Isopropyl alcohol, and that will not damage the kits. Do not use acetone. Okay, here's to our next one. Oh, okay, Maddie. Maddie by Bonnie Brown. This is the same Maddie that had all that hair you saw in the beginning of the book. This is the exact same Maddie. I personally loved her like this, but the customer wanted the hair. But yeah, so she is my second Maddie I ever did. My first Maddie wasn't good enough to make this book. So, but she was also done in folk art. But this one was done in the Liquid X soft body. Like I said, I don't recommend that for vinyl. And here we have Alma Asleep, Real Born Alma from Bountiful Baby. And she actually was our raffle Real Born, to raise money for Sick Kids Hospital, which we did. We raised money for Sick Kids Hospital. I had everybody donate money to sick kids, and they got so many ballots for so many dollars that they donated. And they donated directly to sick kids. The money did not come to me. It went directly to sick kids. And someone wound up winning her, and just beautiful. That was my first painted eyebrows. Don't mind them, but, you know, new artist. Over here, we have the adorable Chase. I didn't notice his hair. It was like he's in the wind or something, but, you know, it's still adorable. Chase was done with Ultimate Fusion, and he was done in an olive tone, because he did have some staining from me having to strip him. But so I did him in an olive tone. He is cute. I did his eyebrows a little too thin, but that's the growth of being an artist. This cutie pie here, this is Pickle by Nikki Johnston. He is just absolutely adorable. I will be doing another Pickle as well. But yes, I did root all of that hair. I did have him brought to a hairdresser because I'm not good at styling little boy haircuts, but he's absolutely precious. My customer did wind up asking me to add a little more blushing to him and a little more like red toning. So I did do that because he looked a little pale, like if you see him under the light. So we did get that extra blushing and stuff, but he is just absolutely precious. Like, just look at him. He's so cute. When I saw this picture, oh, it just made me smile so big. Right here, you can see the before and after of Laura. I thought that would be really interesting to show people so they can see what they look like before and what they can see after. And she's absolutely divine. And this is me so proudly holding her. She's not rooted yet, but that is me holding her with such proudness of how amazing she came out. So precious. Over here we have Nino by Chenza Dolls. Isn't he just precious? Look at those lips. You know, the funny thing is, I didn't make that lip color. They came out on their own. Through primary washes. They just made their own color. But yes, he's absolutely adorable. You might be able to track them down, but they won't be cheap. They do go up in price. We got here. Oh, there's Easton from Bountiful Baby. She was a restore. Her coloring is a bit more red because the camera was grabbing in the red from her dress and bow. So she looks a little more red than she is. But she was a restore, so I followed the same eyebrows because you would have seen the holes there. Now, if you're a heat set artist, you can buy putty, vinyl putty, and fill the holes in, sand it down, and bake it. You do have that option if you're a heat set artist. These are all air dry. And then here we got some more pictures of my Ella, aka Johnny by Ina Volpridge. Oh my gosh, just look at her. She's such a ham. I love her so much. I do want to root her at some point. And these are just my personal nursery to show people my personal babies. There's Charlotte up there and Ella and Sophia. I did not make Sophia. Sophia was made by Olga Leptiva, sculpted, painted, rooted by Olga Leptiva. And this is the Easton kit that I had someone custom make for me. And here is my very first reborn I ever made. This is real born June, 7 months asleep, isn't she? And I actually did her in folk art. This is folk art paint. $2 paint in Canada. Folk art. It took a lot of layers, and she was still like more of a light-skinned baby. But I absolutely loved her. It broke my heart to sell her, but I have to buy more kits, so I had to sell her. So I'm currently working on a new June, 7 months asleep, painted in Ultimate Fusion. So it'll be really interesting 5 years apart to see how the other one comes out. And at the very end, we got my mama. That's my mama holding her baby. I made her Joseph. The first time I painted Joseph, he was done in folk art, but I repainted him in Ultimate Fusion. So he is Ultimate Fusion in this picture. And he does need his blonde hair. But, yeah, so this is the book, pamphlet, whatever you want to call it. So anybody who gets a bigger box opening will get one of these books for free. So I'm very excited to offer that to you guys. So you will also, if you get a heat set baby, you will also get one of these for free. For the first 10 heat sets I sell, we'll be offering these into their box for you all. So I'm just so proud. This is my first merchandise besides my pen I use, but this is my first merchandise, and it's really cute. I mean, it's little, but it was only 10 Canadian, so I can't complain. But it's very easy to someone to put in their purse. So you want to show your friends my work and stuff like that. But I'm so proud. so proud of this. It shows how hard I've been working, and this is not even all the babies, y'all. These are my favorite ones that I put in the book. So just so amazing. Thank you, Kai. I'm absolutely proud how far I've come in my work. And I'm actually going to be trying heat set paints, taking a dabble at that starting in the spring. And I would like to do more silicone painting, and I will be doing more learning more about sculpting next winter. I did start sculpting, but I'm just very busy with my work right now, catching up on work because my health wasn't all that great last year, so I'm just catching up on work right now. But yeah, I am so proud of this book, and I'm going to do another one probably by next Christmas. I'll make another one to add as a token to anyone who's getting a baby around Christmas, so that they be like a little Christmas present for them to add with their baby. So yeah, I'm just so excited to have her. And these books I can reorder as much as I need to reorder them. But I wanted to come on here and show you all, and I just want to thank all of my supporters, all my customers who have been with me and have trusted me to make their beautiful babies and have been a part of my journey. And here's to next 5 years, to more babies and more detail and more realism. And I'm just so excited to see what's going to come in the next five years. So thank you all very much, and thank you for watching. And yes, to the next 5 years. Here we come.